Hey everyone, it is Friday, August 11th, and the time is 10:42 a.m., and I am here at Barcelona's El-Prat airport. And this is Terminal 2. Terminal 1, I believe, is the more modern of the two terminals. And this one seems to be divided into three sections, A, B, and C. And I took an Uber here from my hotel, and I just chose Air Transat, the airline I'm flying, as my destination at this airport. And this is where he dropped me off, so I need to go in and get my boarding pass. I was able to check in online, but boarding passes weren't available. It's possible the check-in counter isn't even open yet, as it's more than 3 hours before the flight, but we'll see. I could have taken the train here. I just kind of felt like taking an Uber, and it was only about 23 euros. All right, let's head inside. And this is my first time ever at this airport. I'm guessing where I need to go might be posted on this board here. (14:05) Toronto, flight TS 249. I'm guessing TS is Transat. Porta W and Y. Hello 249, whatever that is. So I'm gonna have to figure out where exactly that is. It says B89 to B92. So this is B27 to 106 is this way. Unfortunately, I don't see any kiosks here, which was the case in Toronto. I already checked in and had digital boarding passes, but I just popped my passport into the kiosk, and it printed me a boarding pass. It's always good to have a physical copy. Oh, there's a Burger King here. And it looks like maybe I could have been dropped off in a better spot. I think that's where you get your VAT refund. Oh, I think I see the Transat counter over here. It's not a bad airport. I think Terminal 1 opened in 2009. And this terminal was sort of relegated to mostly budget airlines. There we go, Air Transat. So I will get my boarding pass. I also have to locate a person or two. And then it'll be through security and then over to the boarding gate. So I will be back. Got the boarding pass, no problem. Although surprisingly, they did weigh my carry-on. They have a max weight limit of 10 kilograms, which is not what Air Transat and Canada told me. Fortunately, I came in right at 10. Although someone I'm traveling with may not have been so lucky. Anywho, now it is up to security. Then once I'm through security, I'll resume recording. It says boarding gates go to the right here. And this is the metro line, it looks like, straight ahead that you could take into the city. We seem to be queuing up already here. Let's see. Going through the rat's maze. Looks like they have a fast lane for solo flyers, kind of like being a solo rider at an amusement park, I guess. I think this is everyone's least favorite part of the airport experience. So what I'll do is I'll stop recording. I want to take my watch off and my belt and start putting things in my backpack. I usually put everything in my backpack: sunglasses, watch, wallet. And I'll have to get my phones and laptop out. And generally in most airports I've been, in fact I think all of them, recording and security is prohibited, so I think you get the idea. I'm just going to head over there and hopefully clear security, and I'll resume once I'm on the other side. Mission accomplished. That was pretty quick and painless. And apparently I am going to gate Y58. So this is the second busiest airport in Spain after the main airport in Madrid. And depending on where you consult, it's the 6th or 7th busiest airport in Europe. I think it was on the Wikipedia page I read that it was the 6th busiest, but then I just read that the one in Madrid was the 6th busiest. And this is some forced duty-free shopping right now. I can't say I'm a fan at all when airports do this. It certainly reeks of perfume and cologne in here. But I've got an hour and a half to spare before boarding, so I'll find my way to the gate. And then I'll probably go find some lunch. Get your FSB gear. I believe that's Football Club Barcelona. Gates MR, S, U, Y, and V. This will give me a good chance to scout out what I might want to eat. There seems to be a food court. There's a Coffee Republic. An Italian restaurant, a place called Walk Street. There's a Burger King over there. It says Y gates go right here. I'm just gonna take a quick peek out at the tarmac. This might be a neat view. Looks like they have charging stations. It's a Ryanair flight again. I think this terminal is mostly budget airlines. It says gates W and Y this way. I will say they certainly could turn the AC up a bit more in here. Fresh food and hot delights. Got a Haagen-Dazs. Toronto. Get your VAT refund. And one of those. Just outside of the checked-in area. I believe that is Terminal 1 over there. And that's where Air Canada operates out of, if I'm not mistaken. I saw WestJet out of this one right next to the Air Transat check-in. Say another Canadian airline. I think this airport opened in the 20s. I think 1927, and this terminal, at least in part, opened in the 1960s. I think 1968. All right, there seems to be some kind of screening check up ahead. So I'm just gonna figure this part out. See if once I go past here, if I won't be able to go back and go to a restaurant or not. So I'm just gonna ask this guy if there's food on the other side, and I will be back. All right, so apparently once I enter that area, I would not be able to turn back. So I figured since I have an hour and a half, I would come back and have a snack. So I did just that. I had a muffin and a coffee. So I'll make my way over to that passport screening area. And then from there, we'll head over to the gate. And I checked the Air Transat website, and apparently the 10 kilogram weight limit does apply to carry-on. Oops. Anywho, I'll be back. Well, that was a piece of cake. They just took a quick look at my passport and stamped it. And once again, I'm being forced into a duty-free shop. And I am at Y58. There's one of the cafes. This should be the W section. Believe it or not, this is just my second time ever flying out of the EU. The first time was from Schiphol Airport in Amsterdam last year. And on this trip I flew into Paris and took a high-speed rail train that was a little under 7 hours from Paris to Barcelona. And that was a very comfortable trip. Although I did pay for an upgraded seat. But this time I am in economy. Salvador Dali. It's always interesting to see airports that you've never been to before. At least I think it is. And this airport seems to offer great views of the tarmac. Here's a flight queuing up. That one is going to Londres/Luton on Ryanair. I think that might be London. Or possibly France. I have no idea. I'm sure someone is already busily typing their comment, calling me an idiot, which is fair. There's a small duty-free here. Another cafe. There's Y58. So we've made it from the entrance to the airport to my gate. It says boarding is at 12:50. What time is it? It is 12:33. I'm just going to take a peek out the window over here. And on that note, I hope you enjoyed this walk around Barcelona's BCN airport. Let me know your thoughts and comments down below. If you wish to support the channel, there's links to my Patreon and YouTube channel membership in the description. I have an Instagram account at Johnny Strides, and there is a super thanks button appearing below the video if you wish to say thanks that way. I also have multiple videos walking through both of Toronto Pearson's main terminals. I have videos walking through Suvarnabhumi Airport in Bangkok, Schiphol in Amsterdam, Incheon in Korea, airports in Hanoi and Saigon, and I'm sure a bunch of others that I'm forgetting. Cancun, Koh Samui, and maybe some more. You could probably just type Johnny Strides airport video in YouTube. Anywho, I'm gonna get ready to board the flight, hopefully, and probably, it says 12:50, but probably not till another 20 minutes past then. And I will see you back in Toronto. Yoink. D? 16D? Thank you.
Una etiqueta de cabina amarilla se debe poner bajo el asiento frente de usted. Los abrigos se deben colocar encima del equipaje de los compartimentos superiores. Todas las botellas se deben colocar bajo el asiento frente de usted y no en el compartimento superior. Si tiene problemas para encontrar espacio para su bolsa, hable con un miembro de la tripulación. Gracias.